Alright, we're not going to wait quite as long as we normally do for the thunderclouds to kind of come in. As this is going to be a quick one. This is going to be a quickie, as they say. So, we'll give it maybe 2 minutes. If no one shows up, that's fine. Doesn't really matter. Don't really have a ton to go over. I guess while I'm waiting, I will try to develop storylines in my brain that we can go over.
Sorry, something's not right.
And then
wait a few minutes and try setting up again.
Off.
You can also
Thank
try
you
unplugging
for
your device
interrupting
and
a
plugging it
great
back in.
stream. Thank you for interrupting a great stream. Unbelievable what I have to deal with these stupid things that are supposed to be artificially intelligent and all that stuff. Like, I can't swear yet, so I'm not allowed to express my opinion. So, guess I'll have to give it a little bit there. But yeah, why is this doing this? Like, this is just getting very annoying. You know, this whole streaming thing, it's kind of, again, I'm not allowed to, talk within the first 2 to 3 minutes the way that I'd like to be. It has to be all amicable and all that. You know what? Welcome to the Thundercloud Corpse Dough. I'm just having some issues with my artificial intelligence devices, and frankly, I'm tired of it. It's probably my fault, though. She's not hooked up to a internet connection, so there's a problem there, right? So everyone needs to take a drink of a beer or an alcoholic beverage right now, because, well, that's what I'm gonna do. So. Alright, don't expect a turnout. Dan's probably playing, what's that game called there? Pagel Knights. Nathan's probably passed out with a bag of Doritos in his hands. Sage is at a concert. And, everyone else is just fucking imbeciles, basically, is the best way, the most respectful way that I can say it. So let's get started here. Let's start with the light shit first. So apparently some motherfucker named Jake Myers had 2 home runs and 7 RBIs in a victory tonight. No idea who he is. He plays for the Houston Astros. He's a center fielder, and God knows what, if he's good or bad. But, I mean, he had a pretty good night tonight. Aaron Judge did hit his 11th home run of the season, raising his average to .432. So a pretty strong average. I know if Dan was here, which he's not, he'd be very happy to hear that Spencer Torkelson connected on a solo home run on, what was it, Friday? What day is it? Saturday? Whatever day it was, he hit a home run on that day. Now, this is something that I'm not going to be happy about. As I kind of scroll through the baseball news, I see that one of my pitchers, a stud, Jack Flaherty, struck out 8. But he let 5 runs in 5 2/3. We don't do that on this team. On this team, we need to be pristine, and that's not pristine to me. So, yeah, thanks for the 8 strikeouts, bud, but, go sit in the truck, get the fuck out of my sights. That's it for baseball for, just a random browse there. Let's see what the Blue Jays did or did not do today. Let's just keep it to did not. Alright, what the fuck, man? Why the fuck am I seeing fucking Mookie Betts on my fucking screen when I'm trying to check a goddamn box score? This isn't about fucking Mookie Betts. This is about the fucking Toronto Blue Jays. Holy fuck, are you gonna fucking do it to me again? I don't need a fucking goddamn account to check a goddamn box score. Alright, looks like I'm going to have to go to another website. Probably going to have to do it on Brave because they're actually giving me a piece of shit treatment. Unfucking believable. Sons of bitches. Watch, it'll work perfectly on Brave. No, I see Mookie Betts again. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Alright, I guess I'm going to have to fucking... They're trying to steal $250 from me is what's happening right now. Unbelievable. I can't... I've been watching this shit. Oh, shit. I'm pressing the wrong thing. I'm sorry. That's my bad. I pressed watch instead of rap. I was supposed to click rap. That's actually... that's not on Mansford and the Major League Baseball Association. That's on me. Oh, interesting. Yimi Garcia's ERA is now at 2.45. We were talking about that being at 0 the other night. Now he's at a 2.45. So let's see. Let's actually start with that. What did he do tonight? Oh, he let 4 earned runs. In less than an inning, he let 4 earned runs. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. Looks like Chad Green let a run too. Kevin Gossman looks like he was on the mark tonight, to say the least. 6 innings pitched, 9 strikeouts, only allowed 2 base runners, so he lowers his ERA to 3.83. This Fluharty guy continues to, I don't know, he continues to impress, even though I haven't had a chance to really watch him. He's at a 2.08 ERA, but you saw where 0 ERA went. It became a 2.45 for the other guy. Ooh, Yariel Rodriguez. I mean, he pitched, 1 fucking out, but he didn't let it run. He's at a 5.54. I mean, he's got time to stabilize that, but at the end of the day, if your team lets 5 runs, you should be able to not necessarily win that game, actually, because kind of like, if you keep them to 4 or under, you should win. 5 is kind of that sweet spot. So 5's kind of a, a 50%er there for good offenses. Our offense sucks. Very nice to see my boy Bo Bichette has homered for the first time in the 2025 season. Expect a lot more. Expect, let's say 20 more maybe this year. Assuming he stays healthy. So, what did Vlad do? Went 1 for 5. Good for you, Vlad. Santander, oh, he's starting to get hot. Went 2 for 4. We lost this game, by the way, 5-3. George Springer, 2 for 4. He's staying hot, I'm kind of surprised George Springer's been playing this good this year. That's good. I've always liked George Springer. Think it was a valuable signing, even if you think that he is going to decline or has declined, which he has. Absolutely he has. That's what happens when you sign free agents that are around 30. But if you don't sign George Springer, you don't attract guys like Kevin Gossman, Chris Bassett, etc., etc. You need to be able to buy guys in order to get more guys to come. So I've always liked Springer. Good signing, even though it's $150 million over 6 years. Varsho, didn't do much. Barger, of course he didn't do much. I mean, he walked. Okay, he walked. But can he put the ball in play? Like, I watch him fucking swing the bat, and I feel like I'm just in my swivel chair right here. It's just a swing and a miss. Clement did fuck all tonight, except actually he was 1 for 2, so I retract my statement immediately after saying it. Nathan Lucas, okay, he went 2 walks, 2 at-bats, that's pretty good. Pretty good OPS, 746. Miles Straw starting to fall back down to reality. Heineman will fall back down to reality. Nice to see Jimenez got another hit, but still hitting a $180, bud. You're not even at that Mendoza line yet. So, yeah, I wouldn't say it's really a disappointing loss for the Jays. What's surprising, though, is the fact that Yimi Garcia let 4 runs in less than an inning. That's pretty surprising for a guy who's throwing country hard, sliders and fastballs there. So let's pivot off of baseball. The only game that we had tonight was a Game 7 affair between Dallas and Colorado. From what I can see, it looks like Colorado was up 2-0 going into the third. Or 1-0. I don't know. All I know is Dallas scored 4 goals in the third period to unseat them. So Dallas will be moving on to play either Winnipeg or St. Louis. Seems like Winnipeg's going to shit the bed, so it's probably going to be St. Louis versus Dallas. I'm going to retract my my previous picks there. So that's what happened in the NHL. In terms of the NBA, we did have a Game 7. Let's see how that unfolded. I'm going to guess Denver won. 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 And guess what? Denver won 120-101. They are moving on. Let's check who they're playing next. All right, they're going to have a tight matchup. They're going to go up against the Oklahoma City Thunder, and so you get the 4 against the 1. I did say that Denver would beat the Clippers. I was right. I mean, 60% of the time it works every time, right? So that's how my predictions work. So yeah, we'll see. I think Denver can give them a go, but from what I hear, the Thunder are pretty fucking good. So they're favored to win by 9.5 the first game. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, it's nice to see the Joker moving on to the next round there. So that's it for NBA. We've covered hockey. In terms of, you want to talk about an actual gladiator, someone who is just never scared. I'm unfearful of anything. Last night, Sage had taken my pants down. He was spanking me with a belt. I was down 13-2. I'm now losing 6-5. So, you want to talk about tenacity, pugnacity, truculence? You'll see my picture in the dictionary. So, all I gotta say is we're entering the last day of the week, and guess what? I'm going to steal this fucking series from Sage. And I will not gloat, because I don't do that. I'm not a cocky person by any stretch of the imagination, but I'll certainly tell Sage the facts. If he blows a 13-2 lead, of course I'm going to give it to him a little bit. So let's hope Sage keeps going, down the shitter the way he has been ever since he's been a commissioner for our league. So, yeah, Sage, you just awoke the beast. The Thunder Beast. So, glad to see me doing there. Actually, since we're on the topic, let's see, what the Pete Rose Haircut V2 League is doing as a whole. We've got Corpse Doe up against Nathan's Lady, 10-6, entering the final day. We've got, bases loaded, grounding into double plays, beating Graham 11-3. So that's a bit of a blowout there. But you know what? I expect the same tenacity and firepower from Graham. We are Rothenhausers after all. And then we've got Mother. Ooh. We've got Mother beating Dan 10-4. That would put him in the basement cellar some more. So I don't know what to say about that. But it looks like Dan's, he's kind of digging himself an early exit in the playoffs because he's not even going to make it that far. So we've gone over the Fantasy League. I do not believe we have anything in football today. It's been pretty quiet, actually. The last article on Roto World that I see is the same ones I already went over with Jari Alexander and Brock Purdy. So for sports, we're going to kind of call it there. I did forget to download Red Dead Redemption. So let's just say Red Dead Redemption is a no-go for tonight. It'll be a go at some point, though. I think I might download that tonight and just have it on file or whatever the fucking phrase is. But yeah, tomorrow, Nathan and I can't remember the time. I did pop in during one of my breaks to the stream earlier today that they did on Indie Game Cloud. And I think Nathan and I are playing at 5 tomorrow. I don't know if it's 5 my time or 5 Eastern. So let's just say it's... Well, I don't know. It's going to be 5 one way or the other. So, be sure to tune in for that. We are probably going to play either Pacify, some game that... one of the 2 games that his lady suggested. So one's like Pika's Picnic or something. The other one is what the fuck was that game? It was something roulette. So we might probably try a couple games there. So we'll see what happens there. Anyways, this was a short stream. Really wasn't a whole lot to go over. We'll be live tomorrow, I believe, at 5 Eastern. I'm pretty sure Nathan would know better than to wake me up early. Because for me, 3 o'clock my time, 2 Eastern Standard Time, Eastern Standard Time, I should say, is pretty fucking early. Anyways, that's it. The thunderclouds are going to keep rolling on, and you will see me defeat Sage tomorrow. You will see him weep like a little baby back bitch that he is, and it's going to be a happy ending for me, like it always is. So, we probably only had one person join tonight. Thank you for at least having one viewer. I do want to draw attention to the fact that Nathan did do me a favor and put that little circle thing, a little picture. Yeah, a little placeholder picture. Don't worry, that's going to get upgraded. It looks like absolute dog shit for now. It will look better as things roll along, as it always does with the thundercloud. So, time to drink some dry ice and fuck shit up. I hope everyone has a good night, and we will see you tomorrow when we stream with Nathan. Good night.